2회 영어 듣기 말하기 모의고사 1번 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Alan. Are you still studying for that big test?
No, it's finally over. I took it last Monday.
Did you? Wow, you studied for nearly a year. So how was it?
2번 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Oh, hi, Christy. What are you doing here?
Hi, Ron. I'm working for a clothing shop these days.
That's great. So, are you here to check out the latest trends?
(3번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Jack. How's it going?
Hi, Isabel. It's going pretty well. Are you taking a break too?
Yes, I'm tired from reading so much. I had to stop.
(4번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Attention students, now that it's spring, I know that many of you have been eating your lunches outdoors on the sports fields. You're more than welcome to take advantage of the nice weather and get some fresh air, but we've been noticing a problem. Some students are leaving empty cans and other trash behind when they return to the school building. Not only does this make our schoolyard look terrible, it also has the potential of injuring an athlete during after-school practice. Therefore, I'd like to ask everyone to bring a plastic bag with you on your lunch break so you'll have something to keep your trash in. On your way back to class, you can put it in one of the garbage cans. Thanks for your cooperation.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
I can't believe my mom did this.
Did what?
She gave me a study plan with every single detail on it.
You mean it said what you study and when?
Not only that, it said when to go to the library and class and exactly which subjects to study at what time.
Wow, that is detailed.
Well, I won't do it. I'll make my own study plan.
I'm not sure that's a good idea either. She is your mother, and you should do your best.
You mean you think I should follow the schedule exactly?
Well, I think you should try. It's usually best to obey your parents.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
How do you like your new smartphone, Mitchell?
It's really convenient, but it's also frustrating.
Why? Are you having trouble getting a signal?
Not really, but every time I use it, I leave fingerprints behind.
Oh, now I see. That's a fairly common problem.
I want to wash it, but I'm afraid of getting the phone wet.
Well, first you should get a special cloth. The kind you use to clean your glasses would be fine.
All right, I already have one of those.
Good. Put a tiny bit of water on it and then use it to wipe the screen.
Should I turn the phone off first?
Yes, and make sure you don't turn it back on until it has completely dried.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
You don't look well, Zoe. Are you feeling okay?
Not really. I think I'm getting another cold. I should dress more warmly.
That might help, but how often do you wash your hands?
My hands? Well, I wash them every time I use the bathroom.
That's good, but you should also wash them before every meal.
But I work in a clean office. My hands don't get dirty.
That's not true. There are dangerous germs in even the cleanest offices.
So do you think I should buy some special hand soap?
Well, using soap and water should be good enough. I think you'll find yourself getting ill less often.
That would be great. I'm tired of always being under the weather.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Mr. Smith. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I think Bob here broke his leg.
I see. How did this happen?
He was running down some stairs too quickly and fell. When he got back up, he was limping.
Let me take a look. Oh, yes, he must be in a lot of pain. He growled when I tried to touch him.
So what happens now?
It seems that his leg is probably broken. I'll start by taking an x-ray of his leg to see what bones are broken.
Should I keep him still on the table while you do that?
Yes, and you may also want to pet him while I do the procedure to keep him calm.
Okay, I'll do that. I hope it's not a serious injury.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer. This is your brother. What are you doing now?
I'm preparing the table for Mom's birthday.
Oh, good idea. What does the table look like?
I chose a round table for 6 people, and I set out a wine glass for each person.
Did you get any decorations for the table?
Yes, each plate has a napkin folded into the shape of a bird.
That sounds nice. Oh, how about putting a basket of flowers in the center of the table?
Great. I think Mom will like it, and I'm thinking of putting some candles on the table. What do you think about that?
The candles might take up too much space.
You're right. We might need that space for the food.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 여자를 위해 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What smells so good in here?
I just finished making some pasta. Would you like to try some?
Yes, please. Oh, this is delicious. I didn't know you could cook.
Oh, I love cooking. I even have my own blog where I post my recipes.
Really? Does it get a lot of visitors?
It does. Sometimes as many as 1,000 people visit it in one day.
Well, I can see why your blog is so popular. Your pasta is better than what they serve in most restaurants.
Thanks for saying that.
I'd love to learn how to make this. Can you show me how?
Actually, I just posted the recipe last week. Would you like to know my blog address?
Oh, that would be great. Let me write it down.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Jane, have you finished making the charts for the report yet?
I'm just finishing now. How is the summary going?
I've written the first draft, but I was hoping you could check it for me.
All right. Oh, look at the time. It's nearly 8.
Wow, we've been working too hard on this. We should head home.
Would it be okay if I read the summary tomorrow instead?
Of course. Come on, I'll walk you to your car.
Actually, my car is being repaired. Do you think you could give me a ride?
Sure, we don't live too far apart.
If it's a problem, I can just walk over to the bus stop.
No, of course not. I don't want you to have to take the bus.
Great. I appreciate it, Dan.
12번. 대화를 듣고 남자가 아내를 위해 아침 식사를 준비한 이유를 고르시오.
Good morning. I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? What kind of surprise?
Just look on the table. I made breakfast for you.
Wow, you made my favorite, pancakes.
That's right, with real maple syrup, too.
What's the occasion? Today isn't my birthday, it's next month.
No, it's not your birthday, but I know today is a big day for you.
Oh, you mean my job interview?
Yes, you should eat a good breakfast. I know you will do well.
Oh, thank you so much. I've been so nervous about the interview.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll get the job.
Thanks. You are so thoughtful.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 카메라에 관해 두 사람이 언급하지 않은 것을 고르시오.
I'm thinking of buying a new digital camera.
Don't you already have one?
Yes, but it's outdated. Look at this new model. It has 16 megapixels.
That's a lot. Does it have a zoom lens?
Yes, of course. It also has a really long battery life. You can take 500 pictures before it needs to be recharged.
It sounds too good to be true. How much is it?
It's $400, but I can get a discount if I buy it online.
That's not bad. My camera cost $300, and it's not nearly as good as that one.
Yes, it's a great deal.
Does it come with any accessories?
Yes, that price includes a carrying case and two 8-gigabyte memory cards.
In that case, I think you should get it.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, sir. Can I help you find something today?
Yes, I'm looking for a desk and a bed for my son's room.
I see. How old is your son?
He's 15. I want to remodel his room for his birthday.
How nice of you. How about these items over here? They're on sale for 25% off.
Wow, they're very nice. How much do they cost?
Before the discount, the bed is $600 and the desk is $400.
Oh, that's out of my price range, even with the sale.
Well, these models are also nice. The bed is $200 and the desk is $150.
That sounds better. Are these two on sale as well?
Well, the bed is 25% off, but you'll have to pay full price for the desk.
All right, I'll take them.
(15번) 펌킨 페스티벌에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
October is just around the corner, which means it's almost time for Oaktown's annual Pumpkin Festival. In the past, the festival has been held at McKay's farm, but this year it will take place downtown in the Central Plaza. As always, there will be live bands and plenty of delicious food, like pumpkin pie, pumpkin ice cream, and roasted pumpkin seeds. There will also be a fireworks display to end the evening. The festival will take place on Saturday, October 15th, and will run from 2 o'clock in the afternoon until 10 p.m. Children under 12 can enjoy the festival for free, and everyone else can get in for the low price of $5. Tickets are available at the entrance on the day of the festival, or they can be bought in advance at the town hall.
(16번) 플라우프에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hula hoops became popular in the USA in the 1950s, but they are much older than that. In fact, the ancient Egyptians made hoops out of vines. Much later, in the 1300s, hoops became popular with children and adults in England. Then, in the 1800s, British sailors saw hula dancing in Hawaii, and they thought it looked a lot like hooping. So they started to call the hoops hula hoops. Later, in the 1950s, an Australian company started to sell hula hoops made out of wood. When some American toy makers saw the hoops on a trip to Australia, they decided to make their own. They made brightly colored hula hoops out of plastic, and soon they were incredibly popular.
(17번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 참가할 행사를 고르시오.
Are you going to the Taste of Seoul festival tomorrow, Martin?
Taste of Seoul? What's that?
It's a Korean food festival to be held right here in our city.
How interesting. When does it start?
The opening ceremony is at 9. Unfortunately, I have a class until noon.
Yeah, me too. What kind of events are there?
There's a free forum about Korean food, and there's a cooking contest for teens.
Cool. Are you going to sign up for the contest?
No, you know I can't cook well, but they also have a cooking class.
So are you going to take it instead?
It is too expensive, but the final event is cheaper and I can try free food.
That sounds good. Why don't we go together?
Sure, that would be fun.
(18번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, can I help you with something?
Yes, I'm trying to find a copy of Lord of the Flies, but there are none on the shelves.
I see. Most likely they've all been checked out.
Well, I just looked on the computer and it says there's one copy left.
Hold on, let me check. You're right, there should be one on the shelf.
Yes, but I looked all over and it's not there.
It must have been put on the wrong shelf. I'll send one of my assistants to look for it.
How long do you think it will take?
Well, this is a big library. It could take a few hours.
Would it be possible for me to reserve it in the meantime?
Sure. Just write your name and your phone number here and show me your library card.
Sure. Here it is. Is that all?
(19번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Oh, hi, Kathy. Come on in.
Thanks, Paul. Wow, you have a beautiful apartment.
I didn't realize you haven't been here before.
Yes, this is my first time I visited your home. Thanks for inviting me over.
It's my pleasure. I really enjoy having visitors in my home.
Look at all those lovely paintings. I guess you're really an art lover.
That's right. I've been collecting paintings for years.
What an interesting hobby. It's like living in an art gallery.
Exactly. Those three over there are the latest additions to my collection.
Let me take a look. Were they all done by the same artist?
Yes, but over a period of several years.
The one in the middle is very impressive. I think I like that one best.
(20번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 에릭이 안내소 직원에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Eric has just arrived in Korea for a 2-week vacation. He has never been here before. After getting off the plane, he picks up his bags and is ready to go to Seoul. He plans on staying at a guest house downtown. According to his travel guide, it is too expensive to take a taxi at the airport to go downtown. After checking a subway map, he decides that taking a bus is the best option. He walks around the airport for a few minutes, but isn't sure where he needs to go. Just then, he spots an information desk with a sign in English. He walks over and is greeted by an employee there. In this situation, what would Eric most likely say to the information desk employee?
(21번부터 22번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 21번과 22번 대화를 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Are you ready for our camping trip?
Almost. I still have to buy some marshmallows for the campfire.
Yum! I love marshmallows. But where did they get their name?
A marshmallow was actually a plant grown in ancient Egypt. Later, it was brought to Europe.
Did the Egyptians use it for candy?
Well, at first the roots were used as medicine.
What kind of medicine?
It was used to cure sore throats, but the Egyptians also used it to make a sweet treat.
Did they use the roots?
No, they mixed the liquid inside the plant with nuts and honey.
So, when were modern marshmallows invented?
In the 19th century, French chefs started whipping the liquid from marshmallow plants to make it soft and fluffy.
Do they still use the plant to make marshmallows today?
Some chefs might, but most marshmallows don't contain any marshmallow plant. They're usually made from syrup or gelatin.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Are you ready for our camping trip?
Almost. I still have to buy some marshmallows for the campfire.
Yum! I love marshmallows. But where did they get their name?
A marshmallow was actually a plant grown in ancient Egypt. Later, it was brought to Europe.
Did the Egyptians use it for candy?
Well, at first the roots were used as medicine.
What kind of medicine?
It was used to cure sore throats, but the Egyptians also used it to make a sweet treat.
Did they use the roots?
No, they mixed the liquid inside the plant with nuts and honey.
So, when were modern marshmallows invented?
In the 19th century, French chefs started whipping the liquid from marshmallow plants to make it soft and fluffy.
Do they still use the plant to make marshmallows today?
Some chefs might, but most marshmallows don't contain any marshmallow plant. They're usually made from syrup or gelatin.
21번 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은 (22번) 마시멜로 나무에 관한 설명으로 가장 적절한 것은